Right.
Excuse me one moment.
Are we online?
Stone poetry.
I think we are.
Yeah, stone poetry.
It's a good book. I have it.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
Since we've spoken to the poet who wrote it, it looks like a book one should get.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to the Poetry Reading with Always. Where am I? Yes. Hi.
Hello.
This is Prasanna Kumar. I'm your host. Thank you for joining as always. Hi, lovely faces. Good to see you all. Let's begin with a few lines of Sylvia Plath, like last week. So the same thing which I try to recall. I can never read all the books I want. I can never be all the people I want and live all the lives I want. I can never train myself in all the skills I want. And why do I want? I want to live and feel all the shades, tones, and variations of mental and physical experience possible in my life. And I am horribly limited. With those limitations, maybe we could just expand your horizon. Sylvia Plath is just what she said about those things. Thought. Okay, how about Samir? Samir is joining us the first time. He's a wonderful writer, reviewer, whatnot. He's a record holder. He's joining us for the first time. But before calling Samir, how about we call Deena Padayachee? Please give a round of applause and please welcome Dr. Deena Padayachee.
Thank you. All right. It's the month of love, February, but I'm going to read a difficult poem about a lady who will never be able to celebrate Valentine's Day because of what happened to her. Her name was Arvita Dudnath. She was a lawyer, lecturer, gender activist, a lady I'd never met and never known. And it's about what happened to her that, precipitated or initiated this poem. It's called A Voice from the Cauldron. We scamper from cage to cage like nervous, frightened birds, we South Africans, while the demonic predators who terrorize us are free. Free to torment us, to violate our families, to turn once hopeful, finally liberated citizens of apartheid-free South Africa into tension-filled, stressed-out, scared prey, fearful prisoners in steel-ribbed cells. The brazen criminals are free, free to invade our nurturing homes, to raid our struggling shops, to hijack our vehicles, to turn distressed employers and worried workers into melancholy migrants. The gangsters are free, free to shut our economy, to attack the police in their ceaseless assault on our country. The ogres are free, free to prowl our shuttered, sinister streets, our desolate, dark city centers, our frenetic roads, like raptors, while we cower in terror, wondering when our number will come up. When will we lose the war of deadly South African roulette? I apologize for sharing such a difficult poem, but sometimes we writers have to speak out. Thank you.
Yes, indeed. That is what we for, to voice voice out and rise your voice. Well, that is what you do always, and I appreciate of you joining. Please give a round of applause, my dear friends. That was Dr. Deena Padayachee. Please
Thank you.
welcome Mr. Richard Spisak.
Thank you so much, my friends. A great honor, as always, to be here. I'm going to turn from politics to a lighter note. It's a lovely spring day, as Dr. Padayachee said. It's a time of love. So I write this. It's called "Positivity is No Luxury." Positivity is no luxury that ultimately falls on me. It's a little fall like a kitten whose mittens are recalled, or a near total anecdotal calamity that befalls the poorest entity of all. That said, relies on me for a culinary treat made from a dazzling array of a lizard parfait somewhere late at the end of a long, boring date. Or say, attend a concert I'd rather not play, using an 8-piece tuba ensemble, say, or an 80-piece bass band that performs a 3-movement etude on a fire alarm. My earliest transcription on the theme of Verne's mission, a collision, a voyage destroyed to the moon, and yet the trumpiest of trumpets will noisily swoon, and over the facts of a vax parlay at the end of the day that won't groom the goat, or so they say. Although the mortgage of their reason amid such an extended season of COVID doing much like it once did, they'll remain unconvinced like Bottom's Peter Quince, understanding the polarity is no means a solitary barbarity. It's just the old bipolar nature. It's required and gratefully matured by the meanest of excuses of the dizziest of perfidious of muses. Is there a plus? He cussed in her fluffy feathered muff, who at the end of zero is some kind of movie hero, runs on and on exactly like the opposite of some sort of fawn. And when the hero near zero opines that after the earthquake and upheaval all the opportunities abound, although they're not quite near zero. I mean, what's disaster for but a change? And all the old ways are understood now as well, way out of range, where the musicians arrange some kind of exchange for quiet, like the tiniest of interstitial microdot riot. It's the era of positivity that plays at the behest of the Western parlays when it ignores and explains the obvious noises of rattling away, but the recovery of new facts makes even the windstorm relax as it distributes the leaves and the seeds. Ah, well, it's just a sneeze. Thank you, my friends.
Thank you.
That's Richard with his usual, outpouring with brilliant as always. Please give a round of applause. Man, it's witty, funny, and thought-provoking. Very sharp. So let's welcome. Up next is Ray Whitaker. Ray Whitaker has joined us after a long gap. Please, how are you doing today?
Good morning. What a fine experience to be here this morning. It's morning here in Colorado, and I am just grateful for the opportunity to be amongst all of you. Today I have one piece for you. I think it is about my father. It's called No War. No War. My father did not plant fruit trees or a garden with any sort of vegetable, like a tomato plant, peppers. It was I that planted and harvested all of that. His example did not lodge with me, never having flown down from the sky wrapped in a fighter plane. Machine guns blazing toward a ground-confined enemy. They there, trembling in fear, hiding from his bullets and bombs thrown while in God's bubble. I loved him so, yet my path differed. The healing arts chose me, as sure as water churns in rapids, born unafraid of cleaning up lacerations, wiping blood from torn flesh when someone's life was seeping away. staunching the flow with giving a damn ever president. It was acceptable risk to be in combat with purulent infections. He was a great man, even having never planted a plum tree. His bravery in deciding loving family decisions made did lodge with me, and so it is now that he is gone. As it was when he, my best friend, was still here amongst us. His courage tempered my abundant compassion, like the wind rippling the fall colors in an autumn high plains field. I can't fly a fighter plane or command a tactical sortie in dive bombing a bridge. I have come home with blood on my scrub suit, though, here bearing stains from others' wounds, having worked like a mule plowing furrows towards healing life's casualties. And I have planted plum trees. Some were for him, his face peering out from the green leaves and feeling his hands on the shovel with mine. Thank you.
What a brilliant. I mean, I like your writing, Elvis. Like, you never fly, what do you call, warplane or something. But yes, we love your verses, lines, and the profoundness of it, that you convey. Thank you,
Thank
Ray.
you.
Thank you for being part of.
Thank you. My father was
as always. Yeah.
command. My father was a command fighter pilot in the United States Air Force. And I take much example from him even now that I'm 70. But thank you for having me here.
We should be thankful to you for sharing your inspiration as always, right? And such a gracious presence. Now, up next is I'm gonna call my friend Samir, who is a brilliant reviewer and is a star by himself. I would say he's a record holder. He's a superstar, I would say. And when you get to know about him, you would be dazzled. You would be amazed. I would say, so. Over to Samir, who has joined us for the first time. Samir, over to you. Please introduce yourself, and we would love to have your, what's your poems. Go ahead.
Thank you, Prasanna. Thank you so very much. It was, I believe, a last minute entry for me. And I was, frankly speaking, I thought it was at 9 in the night. But then when I saw it is 7 in the evening, oh, I said, I am 2 hours early, so I need to work on it. Also, Ray, what I would like to add is my dad was in Indian Air Force, and as you say that you learned a lot from him, the same applies to me. And I wanted to get into army a big time, but unfortunately, life had some other plans. So that's the reason we are over here together. Any which way, coming down to the poetry which I am going to recite today. Uh, Let me give a brief about it. Basically, I am a part of a lot of writing communities, and this came as a prompt to me to generate a poetry on it or write a poetry on it. And it was just some time ago, this poetry was judged as the winner of the contest. So the name of the poetry is Forbidden to Hold Hands. This was the prompt given to me, and this is what I have responded to the prompt. We are lovers today. We are lovers today, but married to different people. A love out of sync, misplaced in time, folded away between obligations and longing. pressed like an old letter inside the pages of our lives. We travel together, you with your son, me with my daughter. The car hums beneath us, steady, indifferent, while silence hums between us, thick, thick with its weight of all we cannot say. For 3 hours we talk. For 3 hours we talk about traffic, about work, about school schedules and weekend plans. We talk like two people who have never whispered love. We talk like two people who have never whispered love, never dreamed of a life where we were the ending. But then, but then your pet name for me slips. But then your pet name for me slips, soft, familiar, an echo of another time. I catch my breath. You catch yours. The silence that follows isn't empty. The silence that follows isn't empty. It's crowded with memories, with could have beens. It's crowded with memories, with could have beens. My daughter hums a nameless tune. Your son stares out at the passing world, unaware of the storm pressing against our ribs. And then, and then our hands, a fraction of inch apart, a silent war between longing and restraint. The world says we must not touch, and so we don't. The world says we must not touch, and so we don't. But if love had a shape, but if love had a shape, it would be the space between our hands. But if love had a shape, it would be the space between our hands, aching, burning, forbidden to hold, but never letting go. Thank you so much.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Silence hums. Thank you for joining. That's lovely. And congratulations on winning that poem. Please give a round of applause, my dear friends. That was Samir Gudhate. Wow. uh, so welcome to the another new join who has joined our platform. Her name is Miss Radha Rao. She has joined us for the first time. I hope she's ready to, introduce herself and read out her poem. The choice is hers. But yes, up next is Dr. Gargi Saha. Radha ma'am, are you ready?
Yes, sir. Good evening, everyone. Good evening and namaskar. Am I audible, sir?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Please, please.
Okay. See, actually, I am reciting a poem which I wrote in the year 1997, around that period, when Kashmir was in the flames of terrorism. So I was really very sad to know about the things going on in Kashmir, which is actually called a heaven. So I had written a poem in 1997 about that. So please listen. The title of the poem is Death Valley. Come and breathe the cursed silence of the grey night in the angelic valley, where the dying glory of the moonlight wails over the ruined dignity of the stars bright. Is it the heaven on the earth? Calm valley moans over its devastating loss. Tyrants build the castles of the dead. Trees are pale, lovely flowers bleed. Here comes the procession of the corpses. Death dances here, souls freezing. The valley trembles under the enemy's feet, crushing the innocent souls and claiming the tremendous victory. The devils walk with the garlands of heads. Is death the sole comfort for misery? bid the souls farewell, to rest the unfortunate ones in peace. Almighty, grant the devils the sanity who turn the heavens into death dungeons. Thank you.
That's again a thought-provoking, outpouring that shit way back in 1977.
Yes,
Of course, some of us haven't born, maybe like Gargi haven't, right? But
yes.
still the question, remains.
In 90s, sir. It was actually in 90s.
90s, okay, right. 77, sorry about that. But yes, thank you for sharing a pertinent poem, ma'am. That's what we talk about always, the
A great
violence, the peace.
for me
Yeah,
to share my thoughts with you all. Thank you, sir. Prasanna, sir.
thank you, ma'am. Thank you,
Thank
ma'am. Not after, address me, sir.
thank
So
God bless.
thank you.
God bless.
Thanks for joining, and keep. Wish you you will continue, sharing your work
Sure.
and peace. Up next is yes, Lantern. Yeah, go ahead. Manatita Hutchinson.
Thank you, my brother. Greetings and good afternoon from London, UK, in the West, to everyone, and hope all's going well on this very pleasant and mild Sunday afternoon here in London, UK. Love. What is it? Valentine's. Love, the accomplished weaver. Love is an accomplished weaver, and I a tiny thread still being woven together by its light supreme. The Nightingale symphony of my lyrical songs have not yet blossomed. The inner passions, like a flame, consumed me in darkness, yet she watched over me, like the heavens, splitting the night sky with golden beams of heavenly light. So dark were the caverns that I entered, so many tears shed in my despair. When the painful past appeared, it not only clouded my memories, but made my heart bleed. Now I water your love like flowers, so they grow well, and use the gift of speech without speaking. Your quintessence lies in the silent whispers of the soul, but the light of thy consuming fire blessed my poor sight. My grief was born in pain and loneliness. Scrolls of blood flowed and colored my joy. Old memories fade eventually like breath. Now your effulgence dazzles like the sun. Camouflaged within desire, my hope flies, a majestic butterfly, unspooling a silk cocoon. In search of the beloved, my inner flares light up the nights like shooting stars. When dawn awakes, I see the sun and moon sharing a kiss together on the sacred blue shafts of infinitude. I become a lover, seeking the one responsible for such magical formations. On the wings of my dreams lies the bewilderment of our tomorrows. Our smiles blend with each steadfast gaze, bemused by the intricacies of luminous supernovae. My heart hears melodies in stillness, 1,000 times more beautiful than the harp of minstrels. My soul now twirls, putting the dance of a million stars to shame. No more eons of struggle. The red bow of my agony has reached its target. The breeze carries my splendor like a fragrant rose. I dine at the gates of love's immensity, bedazzled by its light. London Carey, thank you.
How beautiful, Acharya. And wishing you many returns of the day in advance. Happy New Year. Happy
Happy
birthday to you.
Valentine's to all.
You share your lighting, far and wide across the poetic realm and spirituality, elevating and enlightening the people around. Please give it up for Lantern. There you go.
Thank you. Thank you.
Many returns of the day. Many
Yeah.
returns of the day in advance, of course. Up next is Isabell VanMerlin.
Good morning. Good morning, everybody from the West Coast of the US. And I wish I were talking about love today, but I'm not. I wear black today to mourn the deaths of democracy, Martin Luther King Jr., Michael Lee O'Brien. It makes me feel strong, protected, even aggressive. Like, don't even think about getting in my face. I've got on extra mascara, eyeliner, eyeshadow, so the evil gleam of the green of my eyes will be even stronger. Does the phoenix have green eyes? We will rise from the ashes. Thank you. That's it.
Wow. It's short and
Sorry.
sweet. Yes.
A short and powerful piece. I'm sure you're echoing the sentiments of many. God bless you. God bless America.
Thank you. And God bless the planet, please.
Indeed.
The planet. Yes. Thank you. I'm sorry to be so negative today. Thank the rest of you for talking about love. That will save us. Thank you.
Indeed.
You're muted, Prasanna.
Oh, so oh God, it got lost. So, anyways, that was Isabel. Please go a round of applause and please welcome Maria.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Happy to be with you all. My poem for today is a little longer. Hope you don't mind. And it's about trafficking of children. The title of the poem is Children Deserve Care. A thought is a blessing of God, born from the couple's love that wanted a child, and mom's womb always blissful. Tiny kids in the first year's life, they deserve lots of care, protection against evil minds that don't respect weak creatures. Trafficking of children is a shame on all men that don't respect life and for bucks sell children. I don't know who is the worst, the fraudulent dealer or the buyer. Both of them bad behavior. They don't love any children. For them, a child is business, where love is fully apart. They should be put in jail for the kidnapping of a child. We need support from rulers, punishment to the dealers and buyers, laws without any mercy, protection to all children. Parents should take care of children because in a blink of eye, the damage is done, and recovery of kidnapped children not easy. They are sent abroad with fraudulent identity. Almost all babies look alike, difficult to identify and find. Hey parents, don't forget to take care of your children. Thank you. Thank you.
Very, I mean, how inhuman it is, this ghastly, that kind of thing that happens around, with respect to the children, trafficking and addressing the issue is very much vital to the humanity. So that's a very, pressing issue to say. Thank you, Maria. Thank you for sharing out your work, and thank you for sharing your concern towards the children and the world where it is leading to this trafficking and it's the kind of things, evil things that's happening. Somehow,
My pleasure.
these
My pleasure. Participate, and it's a problem that happens all around the whole world. We should take more care about our children. Thank you.
indeed, whatever the empowerment, what are the awareness that have, given these things go around, but then these needs to be stopped. Maria, thank you for sharing your work and thank you for
Thank you.
raising your voice. Please welcome Dr. Gargi Saha. But before that, please give a round of applause to Maria.
Good evening, everyone. It's an honor to be here. Thank you, Prasanna sir, for inviting me to this platform of poetry. Today, my poem is entitled Gobbledygook Existence. Transitory is life. Time is flying. Born, raised, return to dust. Live life happily. Live life to the fullest. Efface hostility, hatred, revenge. Multiply happiness, love, altruism. Watch your thoughts, they become words. Watch your words, they become actions. Watch your actions, they become character. Character drives destiny. Man is remembered for his actions. Let's do something worthwhile and leave indelible impressions on the sands of time. In life, man and woman, class, caste, color differentiated. But after death, all corpses are placed together. They become one. No hierarchy. Death comes mocking to rule out the dissimilarities. O skull, O bone, you are of a man or a woman. How fathom the contrast? Ephemeral all establishments, fame, honor, that flicker in the winds of seasons. Life's like an ice cream, steady yet soon melts, exists but go to discover and it vanishes. The gobbledygook existence in the transient seasons. Thank you.
Man is remembered for his actions, so good actions or bad actions, no matter what. So, but imbibing and having a good actions is always good. Deeds. Thank you, Gargi ma'am. Thank you for sharing your work. Please give a round of applause, my dear friends. Please
Thank you.
welcome Miss Saraswati Poswal.
Hello, good morning, good evening, namaskar, sat sri akal, adab, salam to everyone. It's very nice hearing everyone on this Valentine's special day as it is going on these days. Lovely poems I've been hearing. Thank you so much, K. Kumarji. I'll start with one of my poem. Its title is Love is Spiritual. Uh, Love is spiritual. When touched from the soul, two hearts pour, no expectations, no envy. Love is spiritual. When touched from the soul, two hearts pour, no expectations, no envy. Love is journey from one birth to other. Love is journey from one birth to other. We meet our loved ones. We meet our loved ones who apart from one body but meet in the new birth. We meet our loved ones who apart from one body but meet in the new birth. Soul travels. Soul travels. Love stays, never alters. Love stays, never alters. Love is connection from soul. Love is connection from soul. No boundaries. Humility with peace. No boundaries. Humility with peace. No lust can deceive. No lust can deceive. And silence, in silence we receive. In silence we receive. Love is purest. Love is purest. Spirituality touch. Either from heaven, love drops like rain. Love is purest. Spirituality touch. Either from the heaven, love drops like rain. If we feel in the silence, if we feel in the silence. Love is transparent. Love is transparent, no goals, no success. No goals, no success can hinder its path. It's genuine, authentic. It's genuine, authentic. It's simple, tranquil bliss of heaven. Tranquil bliss of heaven. Love is integrity, unity, every soul. No fault can prejudice. No tides or obstacle its way. Oneness reflects if we truly give love this way. Love is integrity, unites every soul. No fault can prejudice, no tides or obstacle its way. Oneness reflects if we truly give love this way. Love is sweet. Love always. Love is sweet. Love is always like nectar. Sweet even in the pain. Gives contentment. You know you are in love. You are in peace. Love is sweet. Love always. Love is always like nectar. Sweet even in pain. Gives contentment. You know you are in love. You are in peace. Thank you so much. Hope.
Now you're in peace. Yes, indeed. Yeah, wonderful. Please give a round of applause.
Thank you. Thank you so much, K. Kumarji, once again. Thank you, everyone,
Thank
for
you.
listening me
Please,
patiently. Thank you.
please give a round of applause, my dear friends. Since we got less of now participants, so we can have a second session. So please have a quick second session and quick reading. And I would like to call Lantern Carrier first. Lantern up.
Oh, yeah. Is that all we have? We finished? Oh, I didn't
You
realize.
could
Are you short of people?
you please share your piece, second piece.
Oh, sure. Great, great,
Great.
great.
We can share the second piece also. Okay.
Okay,
Thank you.
un momento. Be the... Okay, I'll give you another love piece. I shall look at you the way I look at moonlight, pure, incandescent, and unblemished. My soul shall paint your smile the way Da Vinci painted Mona, mysterious, intimate, and unsullied, tracing the grandeur of your beauty to the end of timeless time. You'll be my rainbow, hovering on the crest of sunsets and horizons, unfurling to the light like radiant sunflowers. Your hues a mesmerizing tapestry, adorning my core with your breathtaking rays. Together, we'll listen as the larks sing, carry the olive branch of the dove in flight inside our golden temple. Like magnolias, I shall always blossom in a firmament of light like seasonal spring, paying homage to the unspoken glory of creation. Until tomorrow, I shall leave the shutters closed so that the decor and ambience of your wondrous silhouette will remain imprinted deep down in the tabernacle of my soul forever. I had searched endlessly for you, for eons without success, yet you came suddenly, me unaware, until you slipped into my being like the moon does at twilights when I am stargazing. I so cherish those I love yous in silence, for they make my breath quicken, my pulse beat that much faster, my inner sanctum fluttering like butterflies. Oh, love, I pray that I will never take you lightly. I see a cute smile hidden in the folds of moonlight and dancing in shooting stars. You blush in the aroma of jasmines, hide in the scented wafts of petunias, lavenders, roses, and camellias. Your love for me is timeless, and in my silent moments, when my inner storms have been abated, I can hear your sweet cadences resonating an enthralling melody in the sacred longing of my heart. I shall always worship at the feet of your bewildering beauty, me being wooed into serenity by the songs you sing so sweetly that I become entranced by your captivating eloquence, the stir of your unspoken rhythms mesmerizing the magnificence of my soul. The butterfly within me becomes like the wings of a phoenix, for amidst its immaculate deftness, there's vibrancy and hope, accompanied by a freedom that soars to immeasurable delights. I know that desire can play endless tricks with the emotions, but you, my sweetest Shyama, dazzled within and without. Again, you like a most nourishing tea, revealing your essence only when I exert myself in brewing meticulously. I sit at your table, my heart overflowing with the delectable nature of thy taste. The full moon is near, but even as my heart and awe prepare for the magnificence of its glory, my soul whispers sweet mutterings to you, my sweetheart, lover of unspoken beauty. This creation is full of heroic emotions, but you and you alone are the light of my destiny. I would like to say you're amazing, ineffable, that I miss you. Yet, just as I sometimes stare at stars, at constellations in silent wonder, so too, whenever I gaze at you, I become mute and inebriated, drunk with the wine of celestial bliss, such as can only be experienced by a bridegroom distraught from the agony of longing for your supernal sweetness. Lantern Carrier, thank you.
Wow, how beautiful. And you could see butterfly becoming phoenix in this love poem, Lantern. Please give a round of applause and please welcome Isabell VanMerlin.
I'm trying to decide what to read. Oh dear. I love Valentine's Day, but it's been hard to get into it this year. So here's a funny piece. Bags or bones? Does it matter if I'm a ghost or just feel like a ghost? My spirit guides told me when I came into this life, I was hiding, made invisible, living in a shroud that I've been fighting to get out of my entire life. Isn't a shroud the bag they put dead bodies in? Maybe it was my wannabe ghost dress, but I still had this physical body. Or did I want to be acknowledged, recognized in some form or another? Is that part of the wanting to be me, whoever that is? I'm not a big fan of blood and guts, and I'm having a bone density scan this morning. If I'm dense enough, I think I'll just be a skeleton and ditch the shroud. A whole lot less laundry. I think I wrote that around Halloween when I was thinking about wearing a skeleton costume. But so happy Valentine's, everyone. Love will win out. Thank you,
Happy
Prasad.
Valentine to you.
Happy Valentine's, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, of course. Isabell. Please give a round of applause.
Namaskar, everyone.
Please welcome Richard Spisak.
Isabell, there is always a beacon in the distance. We have to hope. What can we do?
Thank you so much. I've got a little piece for you that I hope you'll find amusing. This is, in fact, a true story. It was reported that the former president of Mexico reported regularly seeing elves. And in the tradition of Mexico, they're called an alux. So this is called the former Mexican president is seeing elves. Don't call the doctor to report the news. Just post it to TikTok for 100,000 views. The Mexican president is seeing elves. And though this might seem news to some, it's better than a classroom of kids held by guns, or a Mr. Blister of 100 suns, or a sudden rainfall beneath Saharan suns. The Mexican president is seeing elves. Don't hire a shrink to weigh his brain or speculate on the times if the lad's insane. Might as well test the color of purple rain. The Mexican president is seeing elves. Don't call art the army or contract a hit. It's a sign of the millennium, it might be it. Or just a harbinger of tea time. Don't have a fit. The Mexican president is seeing elves. No carpe diem, don't seize the day. Let the little fella scamper away. And if this is it, then the model fits. The Mexican president is seeing elves far better, some say, than an unexploded shell, or even some poster boy from the edge of hell, or a rainbow with a knot and a bow just so. But from what I hear, and a lux can be fun. But if you don't think so, maybe you should better run. Mexican president. See elves.
That's lovely, Richard. Such a sense of humor you're blessed with.
That's what he's, known for.
Absolutely. Prasanna, by your leave, I'll get into my poem. It's called Love. And this is something I wrote many years ago when I was actually in love. And it goes like this. A writer is nothing without a hand. A thinker is nothing without a voice, without a pen. I'm nothing without you. You are closer to me than my intima is to my artery. You are my elixir of empathy. You are my ink, my pen, my hand, my blood, my heart. You are the life in my eyes, the texture of my skin, the oxygen in my lungs, the sweetness on my tongue. You loved me more than I had ever known. You made me come alive like rising golden light in the darkness of a surreal dawn. We made the night iridescent with our love, with the sultry softness of your mouth, your slim, sensuous, feminine fingers, your beautiful, loving voice. Your passion ignited my life. Your love made my steps lighter. Your love made possible this poem. Thank you so much for letting me share this with you all.
Oh, how beautiful, sir. How beautiful. It's all about love and pure. It's all your love. Please give a round of applause, my dear first Dr. Deena Padayachee. However, do we call Dr. Miss Satinder Kaur up next? Satinder Kaur, ma'am.
Good evening, Prasanna ji and my poet friends here. My warm greetings to all of you. And I am also here to present a poem on love. And the poem is entitled First Love. In youth's innocence, like a bud unfurled. In youth's innocence, like a bud unfurled, you were my first crush in a juvenile world. Arranged by fate, our destinies entwine, growing together, our souls align. Arranged by fate, our destinies entwine, growing together, our souls align. You, my husband, a beacon in life's whirl. You, my husband, a beacon in life's whirl, a love story unfolding like a precious pearl. Like a melody composed with rhythm and rhyme. Like a melody composed with rhythm and rhyme, our journey began a network divine. Our journey began a network divine. Differences no doubt emerged. Many storms we weathered. Differences no doubt emerged. Many storms we weathered. Opinions clashed, yet love tethered. Your emotional maturity, like a gentle rain, nurtured our bond, erased the pain. Your emotional maturity, like a gentle rain, nurtured our bond, erased the pain. Your love, a shelter in life's tempest. Your love, a shelter in life's tempest, a lighthouse guiding when shadows crest. A lighthouse guiding when shadows crest. A cloak of responsibility worn so wisely. A cloak of responsibility worn so wisely, the balm of humor to soothe life's strains mysteriously, the balm of humor to soothe life's strains mysteriously. Our union, a tapestry woven with care, our union, a tapestry woven with care, some threads of joy and some of despair, some threads of joy and some of despair. Through all seasons, hand in hand we stride, through all seasons, hand in hand we stride, in this theatre of life, forever side by side. In this theatre of life, forever side by side. Thank you.
Just stay there. Stay there. Yes, indeed. Excellent.
Thank you.
Please give a round of, my dear friends. Please welcome Whitaker.
It's a real delight to be able to present a second poem here today. This one is fresh, and you all are probably the first to hear it. It was written last week. The name of it is Telling Stories. She came from the audience after the reading, obviously engaged with the last poem read, where the wolves were arrayed above on the mountaintop. She wanted to say it to me. Clearly, she was still on that piney slope there. The pen writes what the muse dictates, engaged with the speed of intuition. Words flow out. They are smarter than I am. They know where to place themselves, how to dance with the soft curves of a comma, standing with the solitary, unmoving periods, with the butterfly flitting of an ellipsis, and pointing that away with a colon. It is lightning in the storm, though. That one off in the distance over there across the red and yellow canyon lands. You can see the line of storms moving, the sky a drama of gray, blue rain showers, even as the sun sparkles still over closer to my vantage point. Thank you.
Excellent, excellent, Ray. What a wonderful, presentation. You could submit your lines, poems, my dear friends. Ray is seeking some of your submission on his website. You could check out the notification that he put in the chat. Could follow him up. Please give a round of applause and please welcome Maria.
Me? Well, we are on Valentine's week, and today is Chocolate Day. I wrote these lines today in the morning. It's called Chocolate Day. When you have someone special in your life, don't forget to take care of your friendship. Let it grow further on every day. Watering the relationship well, it will bloom. And this scent goes far in lots of room. It's like a piece of chocolate that tastes good and as sweet as honey when it melts in the mouth. If you want to say I love you, a box of chocolate, a present to say how much you appreciate the other one. Kids love candies. An orphan would love a bar of chocolate. And how grateful to us to see his eyes shining like twinkling stars. In a starry night of summer season, chocolate, the way to show your love and that you care for the loved one. Thank you very much.
Be sweet as chocolate. Maria, please. I love how sweet. Thank you for sharing your piece. Please welcome. Yes, Miss Radha Rao, please. Ma'am, you could share your second poem.
Yes. Good evening, everyone. This is the poem entitled Cherished Moments of Love. I remember the delightful spring evening, the hammock soft swinging, lullaby, the cool breeze singing, the birds there sweetly chirping. Memories precious than all the treasures, cast oblivion harmonious, tunes unsung melodious, silence singing your praises, beat of the heart raised. Is your heart chained like mine? With twining memories may chime. Tulips smiled at your cherished, at my cherished time. Drizzling humming a soothing rhyme. The pearls like drops from the skies made the lovely jasmines rejoice. Quenching the thirst of the lilies, every phenomenon seemed joyous. I emerged from the hammock gently to embrace you in my arms tightly. Cuckoo announced your arrival sweetly. I too sang the welcome song heartily. Thank you.
Wow. Nice rhythm. Wonderful. Beautiful, ma'am. Excellent. Excellent. Please give a round of applause, my dear friends. That was Miss Radha Rao. Please welcome Mr. Samir Gudhate.
Well, thank you so much for giving me an opportunity once again. The piece which I am presenting right now is it's a title poetry of my latest collection called as Rise and Shine. So the title is Rise and Shine. In the quiet dawn where shadows dissolve, I rise, unflurrying, like a petal of dawn's first bloom. No longer bound by doubt's heavy cloak, I greet the morning with open arms. No longer bound by doubt's heavy cloak, I greet the morning with open arms, embracing the light that whispers of boundless beginnings. Each step forward is a testament. Each step forward is a testament to the resilience woven in my bones, a testament to the silent strength that propels me through the unknown. I shine, not with the brilliance of star, but with the steady glow of perseverance. I shine, but not with the brilliance of the star, but with the steady glow of perseverance, guiding others along the path, guiding others along the path where dreams take flight and doubts fade away. For in this moment of awakening, for in this moment of awakening, I am more than flesh and bone. For in this moment of awakening, I am more than flesh and bone. I am the embodiment of possibility. I am the embodiment of possibility, a radiant beacon of hope. I am the embodiment of possibility, a radiant beacon of hope, a reminder to all who witness, rise and shine. Thank you so very much.
Rise and shine. That's very inspiring and very motivating. Semi is and wish you best of all the best for your new book titled Rise and Shine. Congratulations, and wish you would talk about that book. Please give a round of applause, my dear friends. Let's call upon Miss Saraswati Poswal.
Hello, good evening. Once again, sending you warm wishes for the Valentine Day, all of you. So I'll go with one of my poems. The title of my poem is I Love. I love the mesmerizing bird smile, waiting to bloom. I love the mesmerizing bird's smile, waiting to bloom. I love the rays of sun when peering down and touching each speck and kissing every hue to embrace love and shine. I love the rays of sun when peering down and touching each speck and kissing every hue to embrace love with shine. I love the dancing butterflies trying to please the blossoms and becomes the cause of enchanting. I love the dancing butterflies tries to please the blossoms, buds and becoming the cause for enchanting. I love the rain when falling down. I love the rain when falling down, cheers and wash every hue to smile and shine. I love the rain when falling down, cheers and wash every hue to smile and shine. I love blowing breeze. I love blowing breeze when it come naughty zephyrs, whispering and kissing every hue. I love the blowing breeze when it becomes naughty zephyrs, whispering and kissing every hue. I love the rippling and burbling sound. I love the rippling and the burbling sound of river which flows in the arms of nature, nurturing all the hues. Nurturing all the hues. Hope you like my poem. Thank you so much once again, K. Kumarji. Thank you for the invite. Blessings, everyone, for the Valentine Day. Have a great day. Thank you.
I love the image. Please give a round of applause, my dear friends. Please welcome Dr. Gargi Saha.
Hello, everyone. Today is Lantern's birthday, and my poem is entitled Birthday Wishes.
Okay.
How happy one feels on the birthday when everyone wishes happy birthday. Parents, friends, relatives pour in on the auspicious day to celebrate birthday. But think of those teeming unfortunates whose birthday none knows. No one remembers how they must be feeling on that special day. I wish them a very, very happy birthday. May all their wishes and dreams come true. Wishing them good health, long life, success, and happiness. May they reach their goals joyfully. What moxie of a tiny being! Can we also be a ray of hope to someone struggling in the deep blue sea? Thank you.
Lovely poem.
Thank you, Dr. Gaga. Appreciate it.
Lantern, sir. Wish you a very happy birthday. Happy birthday, sir.
Thank you all.
Have a great
Happy
day.
birthday, especially for you. The
Happy
problem
birthday, Lantern. Many, many happy returns of the
I
day.
was 7 years old.
all of us are sending chocolates and wishes to you. Have a great day, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Please
happy
wait.
birthday, Lantern Carrier.
Thank you, Dr. Deena. Thank you.
May God bless you abundantly, always.
I need it. I need a lot of it. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday. May God bless you.
Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you
Happy
all.
birthday. Many happy returns of the day.
Thank you. Yeah.
Where is
Okay.
party? Where is party?
Very what?
This
Sparkling.
is party. This is tribute. This is a party from Lantern, sir. Only K. Kumar is inviting. K. Kumar sir is
Oh,
giving
she's
this
asking about the
platform the
party.
opportunity to wish. That's a
Yeah.
great day.
We
Mhm.
already had
Let's
one. We had a party this morning at my spiritual center. We celebrate birthdays. So I had a
Okay.
cake and songs, and I was encouraged to speak and do spiritual aphorisms and slokas and also we celebrate in a spiritual way. Lots of slokas, questions and
Oh,
answers on the
great.
divine, etc.
Great. That's wonderful. The spirituality is indeed a very required thing. You need to be spiritual, and that's wonderful to be divine. You're truly a great soul, divine soul. You understand Krishna song and everything. Glad to have you here. We are
Krishna is
feeling
my
honored.
second favorite because
Two
my
more to
own
go.
teacher
Okay,
is
let's
first.
continue
Yeah.
after that.
Oh,
Thank you, Landry.
thank you.
Let's from Satinder Sethi.
Prasanna, I
This
have
this
I have a
this
haiku. I have a haiku that I suddenly thought of that's about love. Can I say my haiku? It's
please.
okay. There's no cure for love, but there's nothing but love. So get over it.
Very cute, very cute. Yeah, very meaningful and cute.
Short and crispy.
Thank you, Isabell. Thank you, Saraswati. Satinder ma'am, please read your poem, second poem.
Thank you for the second invite. This is a very small poem about Nirbhaya, whom we know she was the victim and she was gang raped. So a few lines I wrote about that incident. Nirbhayas, the title has been given to the poem. A small bundle of flesh and blood, tied in white, dumped in garbage. A small bundle of flesh and blood, tied in white, dumped in garbage. Smelt and surrounded by red-eyed dogs. Smelt and surrounded by red-eyed dogs, claiming it their royal feast. Claiming it their royal feast. A thin infant cry, piercing the closed night. A thin infant cry, piercing the closed night, but not piercing the human ears. But not piercing the human ears. A few years hence, a few years hence, a petite young woman heading her home on a black cloudy night, devoured by black lusty human dogs, and another Nirbhaya was born. A few years hence, a petite young woman heading her home on a black cloudy night, devoured by black lusty human dogs, and another Nirbhaya was born. Thank you.
It is
Really so touching, so touching.
indeed, ma'am. How would I react to that? Please give a round of my applause, my dear friends, and wish that this kind of incident be not to be repeated, again, and witness.
Prasanna, you doing one?
Shobha Deshpande would be up next. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
Namaskar, Sasrikar. Namaskar, Sasrikar.
Namaskar.
Welcome. As I got this award. Abdul Kalam, National Abdul Kalam Lifetime Achievement.
Wow,
This award I got.
congratulations.
That's why I'm coming late.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations, ma'am.
Congratulations,
Thank you, madam.
congratulations, Deshpande madam. Congratulations.
Congratulations, ma'am.
One certificate and movement and shawl. Okay. తత్వమేమిటో తెలియదురా శీర్షిక తత్వమేమిటో తెలియదురా తను గురించి తను తెలుసుకోవాలి తను గురించి తను తెలుసుకోవాలి అందరి యందు ఆత్మ యుందని తెలుసుకోవాలి. అందరి యందు ఆత్మ యుందని తెలుసుకోవాలి. ఎవరు మనకు కలిసినా మనము మనిషి కన్నా ఆత్మకు నమస్కరించుకోవాలి. ఎవరు మనకు కలిసినా మనము మనిషి కన్నా ఆత్మకు నమస్కరించుకోవాలి. ధర్మ మార్గమును నడుచుకోవాలి. ధర్మ మార్గమును నడుచుకోవాలి. సమన్వయ ప్రాణులను సమరు దృష్టితో చూచుకోవాలి. సమన్వయ అన్ని ప్రాణులను సమదృష్టిలో చూచుకోవాలి. భక్తి మార్గంలో లీనమవ్వాలి. భక్తి మార్గంలో లీనమవ్వాలి. ముక్తి మార్గంలో నడవాలి. ముక్తి మార్గంలో నడవాలి. మన హృదయ పరివర్తనను మంచిగా చూసుకోవాలి. మన హృదయ పరివర్తనను మంచిగా చూసుకోవాలి. మానవునిలో మాధవుని చూడాలి. మానవునిలో మాధవుని చూడాలి. ఎల్లప్పుడూ భగవన్నామ స్మరణ చేస్తుండాలి. ఎల్లప్పుడూ భగవన్నామ స్మరణ చేస్తుండాలి. శివుని తత్వమేమో ఎవరికి తెలియదు. శివుని తత్వమేమో ఎవరికి తెలియాలి. మంచితనము మానవత్వము ఉండాలి. మంచితనము మానవత్వం ఉండాలి. దయాతత్వం ప్రేమతత్వం ఉండాలి. దయాతత్వం ప్రేమతత్వం ఉండాలి. తత్వమేమిటో చెప్పరా తమ్ముడు. తత్వమేమిటో చెప్పరా తమ్ముడు. प्रसन्ना जी धन्यवाद आप सभी को.
Excellent, man. Please read another one. Please read another one, man. Please another one. Please read another one.
This is my grandson.
Thank you, super man.
Very
Super. Thank you.
He is listening my poems.
Yeah. Please read a second one. Please read a second one.
Myself, huh?
Yeah. Second one, please.
Second one, just wait. My eight. जब तक आप पढ़िए एक.
Yeah, sure. I see your face, but fail to guess, as your smile veils everything in the sacks of deep feelings. I am at loss to construe thoughts. Allow me to decode smiles. That's the end. That's the end. Beautiful. That's the end. Beautiful life.
Very nice. Good one.
Please welcome Laura Grevel.
Oh, she's here.
Oh, thank you. That was speedy. Lovely to see you all today. And I'm going to read a piece called Stillness. If the chairs fly from the room and the fruit ascends, if the bed builds a sandstone boulder and the window runs rain to the sea, will the surviving stillness save the souls who march in anguish over strips of earth that bleed with men of teeth? If mountains grieve in cloudy rhythms with the trees, if baboons harvest coastal hope with seals, will the surviving stillness carve a refuge for those who weep upon strips of land that seethe with dimmed belief? When the sands of deserts flow in rivers to the sea, and we gather in families of true love and grief, then will the dunes of stillness begin to soothe the feet of those who flee their brothers' bold deceit. When children fly from rooms and soon ascend, when parents build ladders When parents build ladders and cracked walls sprout tall to reach their kin, then will the gray ash of stillness balm the hurt and seed a peace that blooms on hills in Gaza and Galilee. Thank you very much.
Brilliant, brilliant. Yes, pertinent. Please share your second poem.
Hello again.
Please unmute your mic.
Okay. Yes. Okay. The second piece is called Old News. And this is, as you will see, set in Texas. She's purring, your grandmother. She's driving, and you're the passenger, cruising through West Texas in that huge blue gas-guzzling car, Buick rolling forward like an ocean wave. She wears sunglasses, mirrors, the whole personifying everything that was best and worst about Texas. Cruising through the heat of life, you are returned for just a moment, encapsulated in that dreamlike bubble. Car license plate MFL 222, meaning, mighty fine lady, she crows. She's purring. The AC is blowing the air cold, a sweater over your thin, bony knees, the music playing. You've done her bidding, pipped in a 1940s big band 8-track cartridge. Was it Tommy Dorsey, a smooth dance tune, or jazzy swing with Benny Goodman? A tickling lick with his clarinet, crooning and bluing along like butter melting over the farm fields of Uvalde. The spinach and cabbage, carrots and onions, those clean, flat fields, sprayed to kill the weeds, leaving a legacy in the water, and the locals knew then and now, flat fields of hope and loss. And she's purring across the flat miles of time, miles and miles of thorns that build determination, rough scrub, cat claw, prickly pear cactus, mesquite trees, until crossing Las Moras Creek, where belief said crossing washed your sins away, where once the Black Seminoles soldiered at Fort Clark for the Western moving white men, defeating the Apache and the Comanche, though when the hunt finished, the Seminoles lost their fort home, thrown out on the street. And she's purring, who is part Comanche just a little bit, and about the trail of tears said, people can be so ugly to one another. But now, purring, purring, as we pass the village where her daddy died, self-inflicted, planting years of post-war trauma. And she's insistent, living in the now of purring, purring, with Frank Sinatra singing and the land laughs in cracks of limestone canyons and bluffs, of standing hills and devil's walking canes, waving in red-tailed delight, the dry soil socked with rock and the sagebrush a gray-leaved hush, the ghosts of early man running a mammoth hunt. And she's purring as this Buicked moment cruises through the heat of life, beating big flat hands against the hills and roof of this car as the ivory bloom of a Spanish dagger blinks, the green flash of a hummingbird barks, while inside the Freon flavored chill, the tinkling music the mirrors. Would you like to split a piece of gum, sugar? Bobbity-doo, wah-doo-wah. Thank you.
What a powerful expression, Laura.
What's your last line mean, Laura?
Thank you. Pardon?
Babadoo waru wa.
Bobbity-doo.
Thank
Nice
you.
to
Please
see
give
you
her
all.
I'm ready.
Shobha ma'am, are you ready with your
Yes,
second
I'm
point?
ready. Yes,
Please
ready.
go ahead.
ఒకటి కొంటే మరొకటి ఫ్రీ. ఒకటి కొంటే మరొకటి ఫ్రీ. लेडीज को ज्यादा रहता कि एक फ्री दिए तो जल्दी खरीदना बोल के. కోపం నూనె పదార్థాలతో ఎసిడిటీ ఫ్రీ. కోపం నూనె పదార్థాలు తినడంతో ఎసిడిటీ ఫ్రీ. ద్వేషంతో అల్సర్ ఫ్రీ. ద్వేషంతో అల్సర్ ఫ్రీ. ఒత్తిడితో అధిక ఆలోచనలతో బీపీ ఫ్రీ. ఒత్తిడి అధిక ఆలోచనలతో బీపీ ఫ్రీ. మంచి మాటలతో నిర్విచార స్థితి ఫ్రీ. మంచి మాటలతో నిర్విచార స్థితి ఫ్రీ. సేవలతో ఆశీర్వాదం ఫ్రీ. సేవలతో ఆశీర్వాదం ఫ్రీ. నిజాయితీతో నిద్ర ఫ్రీ. నిజాయితీతో నిద్ర ఫ్రీ. యోగాతో ధ్యానంతో ఆరోగ్యం ఫ్రీ. యోగాతో ధ్యానంతో ఆరోగ్యం ఫ్రీ. నమ్మకంతో స్నేహం ఫ్రీ. నమ్మకంతో స్నేహం ఫ్రీ. శాంతంతో ఆరోగ్యం ఫ్రీ. శాంతంతో ఆరోగ్యం ఫ్రీ. ప్రేమతో మంచితనం ఫ్రీ. ప్రేమతో మంచితనం ఫ్రీ. అసూయతో ఏడుపుతో హెడేక్ ఫ్రీ. అసూయతో ఏడుపుతో హెడేక్ ఫ్రీ. పోట్లాడుతుంటే ఒళ్ళంతా మంట ఫ్రీ. పోట్లాడుటతో తుంటే ఒళ్ళంతా మంట ఫ్రీ. కవితలతో శాల్వా ఫ్రీ. కవితలతో శాల్వా ఫ్రీ. అందరితో కలిసి ఉంటే సంతోషం ఫ్రీ. అందరితో కలిసి ఉంటే సంతోషం ఫ్రీ. ప్రసన్న యూట్యూబ్ లో వస్తే మేమందరికి ఆనందం ఫ్రీ. ధన్యవాదాలు.
Very good, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you. That's funny. Even Gargi ma'am.
Everything is free. Anandam free, BP free.
ఆనందం ఫ్రీ.
So this
This
is
is
free
true.
free. अगर
Distributing, ma'am.
ये है तो ये है. मजेदार था पोयम कविता इनका.
What a sense of humor you have got.
मतलब आजकल अपन
Wonderful.
थोड़ा राग द्वेष रखे तो वैसा फ्री फ्री मिल रहा है बोले सर.
फ्री फ्री दे
इसलिए
दिया
हम
आपने.
एवरी टाइम हंसते रहना.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
हंसते
And,
रहे तो अपना स्वास्थ्य फ्री.
फ्री स्वास्थ्य फ्री आरोग्यम रहो.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Please welcome Dr. Shri.
I am very much thankful to our Prasanna Kumar and our co-poets. Today I will render poem like this. మనదంతా ఒకే కులం, అభాగ్యులం వనే కులం, మనదంతా ఒకే కులం, తరతరాల యుగ యుగాల అంతరాల దొంతరలో అణిగి మణిగి ఆచలుడిగి చిగురించని మోడులై ఎవరు వినని గోడులై స్వార్థపరుల రాజకీయ చదరంగపు పావులుగా నోరులేని జీవులుగా నిరసించే యువకులార నీరసించు యువకులార మనదంతా ఒకే కులం. ఆశలు వడి ఆశలై చెప్పలేని బాసలై బాధలకు నివాసమై గాథలకు ప్రవాసమై బ్రతుకుపైన ద్వేషంతో మనసున ఉక్రోషంతో జోలెలేని జోగులార ఓ నిరుద్యోగులార మనదంతా ఒకే కులం. ఇంకిన చెలయేరుగా రాలిన కన్నీరుగా ఊరి బయట నివసిస్తూ పాంధుల వైపుకు చూస్తూ చిన్నగా సైగను చేస్తూ జానడున్న పొట్ట కోసం అతి సుందరమగు వేషం బజారులో విక్రయించి బేజారుగా విశ్రమించి శరీరాన్ని వస్తువుగా ఆస్తులనే ఆస్తులుగా విక్రయించి పరకవుగిల్లో శ్రమించి జీవితాల తృప్తి లేక సంతోష ప్రాప్తి లేక ఈ బ్రతుకింతేనని నిరతము చింతేనని రోధించే వనితలార బోధించే వనితలార మనదంతా ఒకే కులం. సమాజ స్థాపనతో మారుతుంది ఈ దేశం. త్యాగుల ఆత్మార్పణతో రగులుతుంది ఆవేశం. వెలుస్తుంది నిలుస్తుంది సమతామయ వసంతం, దాని హద్దు దిగంతం. Which means I am calling all the downtrodden people, affected people, all the people who are affected by the society to come unite so that we will remove all the hindrances and make a great heaven of happiness in this world. This is the meaning of this poem. I am very much happy. Our Prasanna Kumar has given me time.
Please read second one, sir. Please read second one.
Another. నా హృదయ హిమశైల శిఖరాగ్ర భాగాన నెలవంక తలదాల్చి నెలకొన్న నటరాజు అగజా సమేతుడై బంధుహిత సహితుడై సంతతానంద సంభరిత సుస్వాంతుడై గజముఖుడు షణ్ముఖుడు జేజేలు పలుకగా ప్రమదాది బుధవరులు తలలూచి ఆడగా విప్రవర సంచయము రుక్కులు పఠించగా తరళ కరణయుగ భూషణములు ధరించగా గరళగళ నిగళోరగమ్ము శిరమెత్తగా చిత్రముగా హిమ నగమ్మునకి శివమెత్తగా ముని వెనుగజాసురుని గర్భమ్ము తలచుకొని ఆపన్న హృదయులో అనిమిషుల తలచుకొని స్వస్థానమే తెంచు శుభవేళ తలచుకొని మంగళ ప్రతముగా శంఖమ్ము పూరించి ఢమఢమధ్వనుడీను ఢమరుకము చెలిపించి యోగమయ రాగమయ వేద విజ్ఞానమయ బ్రహ్మాండ భాండంబులుర్రూతలుగగా రవితేజ పదరాజ మంజీర నాదాలు రసరాజ పదపూజ తరించనించిన నిజ భక్త వరుడ మానసములు ఇయలూప రసరమ్య రీతి అద్భుత నర్తనము సలుప అల జటాదూటాన మైమరచి నిదురించి స్వప్న లోకాలలో స్వేచ్ఛగా విహరించు సురగంగ ఉలికి పొడి ఒలికెనీ రీతిగా కవిత జలపాతమై ఉరికెనీ గీతిగా అభిమాన వర్షమిది అభిమాని హర్షమిది గీతాభిషేకమిది రమ్యాభిషేకమిది నా హృదయ హిమశైల శిఖరాగ్రభాగాన. This is the way how Lord Shiva has danced in my heart.
Mind blowing, sir. Mind blowing.
Chala bagundi.
Mind blowing, sir. Wow, that reminds me of Shri and some other, revolutionary poets.
Poets.
Oh, my God.
Thank you.
Hey, you recited, balls in blood. Oh my God. Lantern would like to say something.
Thank you.
Not particularly, but I like his style, I think there's another woman, she's probably Bengali, who recites in that particular kind of way. The way he delivers, even in another language, it's quite something to hear. He's marginally faster than the woman, but yeah, I like it.
Excellent. Thank you, sir. This is really, oh my God. I got one piece. We're ending this session before ending this session. I already have shared one, and this is the second one. Dreaming the dream. Destination of dreams is all about inspiring and get moving the mold. The dreams are dreamt of to realize the goals. Aim of dreaming should always be for achieving something, a particular milestone or a particular pinnacle to reach the zenith of self-actualization. Dreaming a dream should also to realize self. The destination of dream should take you to the boulevard of contentment and fulfillment of desires. Albeit only those that are for common good, a dream should never indulge oneself to resort to sinister derivations. A man should always dream, provided he or she should always be ready to grab the positive aspect and gain something out of it, rather than daydreaming a chimera passing the moments with no productive use. Dreaming the dream. That's the end of the piece. I think I'm justified.
Well done, well
Thank you,
done.
my dear.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, my dear friends, for joining, and please share. Bring in your friends as always. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, Prasad.
Beautiful
Thank you,
poem,
sir.
Kumarji. Thank you so
Thank
much
you.
for
Thank
the
you so
invite.
very much. Thank
Thank
you so
you.
much. Bye-bye.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Prasanna.
Thank you.
Thank you so much,
thank
So
Prasanna.
you.
good to be
Thank
here.
you.
Thank you
Thank you.
very much.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Goal.
Once again,
Thank
happy
you.
returns of the day, lady. Once
Thank
again.
Thank you,
you.
Prasanna.
Thank
Bye,
you.
sir.
Thank
Bye,
you.
sir.
Happy
Take care.
Valentine's